The verse on the Jester for Jesus website for today is from Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 1. And it says this, it's in parts. It says, a fountain will be opened to cleanse them from sin and impurity. Bit of an odd way to start the beginning of a new chapter. What we need to do though, we need to look before that in chapter 12 as what's going on. It's in chapter 12, the end of chapter 12, when we read these words. It says, they will look upon me, the one they have pierced. This is a prophecy from Zechariah. The one that was pierced was Jesus, of course, the Messiah. We know that now. Zechariah didn't know it hundreds of years before the event. And this then makes sense. A fountain will be opened to cleanse from sin and impurity. That is to cleanse all of us from sin and impurity. Jesus does that. That's why he died on the cross. That's why he came, to show us the way back to God, to cleanse us from all the sins, and that's why he hung on the cross. Now, if you think about a fountain, I mean, my children, when they were growing up, they go somewhere sometimes in the middle of a town centre, there'd be like jets of water shooting up, and they'd run through it and they'd get wet and they'd giggle and they'd laugh, stuff like that. Great fun. But can you imagine that? A fountain of forgiveness bursting up and the water of it spreading out, as it were, and whoever it's going to hit upon, they can be cleansed from their sin and their impurity. That is water coming out, but let's think about that as being love bursting out from Jesus as he hung upon that cross, cleansing us all from our sin and all of our impurities. Not just then in the moment, but now, 2,000 years later. So our fountain was opened, and it did come to cleanse us from our sin and our impurities. And that's the fantastic reason why we can be forgiven. And that's why I do these kind of videos, because I just think people need to know that they can be cleansed from all the things that they've done wrong. Have a great day today.